Hello, guys. This is Wolf Leftist here. I'm with
Hey!
I'm with I'm with like an online friend of mine named Great Fascist, and today we are going to be, of course,
Uh,
yeah,
we're
we're
gonna
gonna
we're gonna make a video on capitalist kids video.
we're gonna respond to him. Yep. Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Dad.
who's
Hey,
gonna shoot the
Squirrely.
screen? Who isn't?
Yeah, so Squirrely's
Or
on
are we not
here,
gonna shoot?
so he's on the
All right,
chat, and let's respond to like Capitalist Kids video. We should do that.
he made a video on me, so we gotta make a video back, or even a live stream so everyone can see. Ha ha!
Yeah.
You gotta hit back with fire. Man, my voice cracked.
Yeah, so your voice crack is going crazy. Why are you turning into an edgy teenager?
It's called Age Kids. Don't laugh. It'll happen to you soon.
It's already happened to me, dude. It's already happened to me.
Well, of course you're older than me.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So, okay, I'm gonna get that video up, and then we're gonna respond to it. I'll share the screen. What I'll do is I'll put the subtitles on so you can see it too.
Yeah. Settings. I'm also
Yeah.
trying to. Anyways, how can you show the screen? Screen share. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I'm also in a little tiny debate with one of my friends. He's being a little peasant.
Hey, Liberation Youth. Hey, cool communists. How you guys doing? You all right? So you gonna do that thing where we'll respond to that video or whatever? Yeah, so I guess I'll share my screen too, so we can respond to the video.
Can't really spell that right. Okay, now we can. Let's get to the video, which I deleted for some reason. I can't.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
We'll get
it.
to it. YouTube.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing this shit. What's up, everybody? This is Atomic ANCAP Atomic ANCAP, and today I'm gonna be responding to the video by the Great Fascist on why we need fascism.
Oh, wait a minute. You're already doing it. Let me.
Yeah, you want me to go
Okay,
back?
Okay, here we go.
Tell me if you can see it.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, first of all, he says he's open-minded. Pause the video. Okay, so he says he's open-minded. Yet the first thing he thinks, whenever he thinks of communism, is like, I don't know, the worst possible things.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
He says bad things about democracy too. Pure
Yeah. Communism sucks, but fascism is great. Fascism is. Yeah. That is hilarious. And well, we all know, Sanibel, we need communism. So why don't we need fascism? Oh well, you don't know. Don't get too triggered here because first of all, fascism is not racism or anti-Semitism.
We all learned that.
Yeah, it can be, but it doesn't really say being anti-Semitic or racist. The reason being that because of racism and anti-Semitism can divide the state, which will be completely contradictory to the ideology. Okay, first thing we need is fascist, is corporatist policies, so it can be a lot of things. But what I say is to do is a mix of National Socialism and corporatism, or Italian fascism.
Fashion.
Yeah, fashion. SREV. The tax the rich and pay the poor. So if you're a National Socialist or have a stake involved in the free market, basically, or a controlled market for a reason. So the state, don't go nuts. Saying, right. Well, I'm just gonna pay $12 now. Well, actually, up to $2.
I said $12 an hour. Or
$12 an hour.
that's not even what I said. The subtitles are awful.
I know subtitles are awful, dude.
Dude, I don't think a live stream is the best for this.
Yeah, I know, but still, dude, it's
This is
yeah,
the
dude,
worst
like,
thing for live stream. We could just try something else.
yeah, yeah. I still want to watch this video just to see what it is. I'll respond to some of the points. Wait. Like you see, like it's getting to this point soon. So already have our first problem.
Dude, I don't know. I don't want to do this for the stream.
But just because of competitive business practices, like,
I'll just make my own personal video. But now we can just chill or something.
Yeah, sure, but dude, I want to put the competitive paying practices bullshit.
I don't want to do the lyrics,
man. Yeah, all right, but dude, but still, I gotta address the competitive paying practices point. Is that it's just so fucking stupid, right? Yeah, yeah, like the idea that like apparently competitive paying practices are a thing, so. Just still competitive paying practices is like it can't happen. You know why? Because what that requires is wages to be arbitrary. Yeah, even though technically wages aren't arbitrary in capitalism. In capitalism, wages are determined based on the supply and demand of workers. The supply of workers.
They just kind of say how much you want the means of production to be. Yeah,
dude. Like that's a terrible fucking point. Like, it seems like he doesn't get at all how people are paid in capitalism. It requires you to be paid arbitrarily in order for you to do that shit. Like, it's just fucking bullshit. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I gotta read the chat. It's not capitalism, it's corporatism. Capitalist kid. Yep.
Yeah, and then he asked me what corporatism is.
Yeah. Yeah. Just nobody gives a shit a boot. Okay. Squirrely. Okay. Did you really just say that? You hurt my feelings. You hurt my fascist feelings.
I love saying that.
I know. I'm even a fascist, and I like saying that.
No.
Yeah. So, okay, I want to tell you a story. Once upon a time, in a land called Toy Story, there was a little boy named Sid, the mechanicalist. He made you know why he was a mechanicalist? Because he made a bunch of mechanical toys. and his brother, Capitalism and stuff, looked exactly identical to him, even though he was 13 and he was 11. Because Capitalism and stuff looks like a fucking 11-year-old. So then, in the middle of nowhere, on a fucking the fucking baby fucking thing with spider legs, fucking punctured Capitalism and stuff's ass. It was like it was like a fucking sword going through his chest, puncturing all of his organs with all the blood rushing out, as red as the blood moon. Yeah. So then Capitalism and stuff died on the ground because of Sid, and Sid then got arrested for charges of trying to enact mechanicalism. The end. Did that hurt?
It's funny how most of our fans don't even know what's going on, though. Like, they don't even know which side everyone's on. Like, I made a video explaining what's going on, but you could never upload it.
Yeah. Dude, you gotta come closer to your camera, dude. You gotta come closer to your camera, dude. Like, this is, like, your microphone crazy. Yeah.
Okay, but someone asked, Wolf, are you an anarcho-commie or Marxist or tanky? I doubt you're a tanky, though. You're
No,
so
Words didn't already answer that. So he says I'm a libertarian Marxist.
Liberation Youth is a peasant, though.
Dude, I think he's fine personally. Dude, he's fine. Yeah, of course you don't like him. You're a fucking fascist.
Of course I am, Mike.
Yeah, you're a fucking right-wing fascist.
Of course I am. I'm awesome.
That's why you're called the Great Fascist, because you're fucking awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's why you're called leftist, because you're so savage. That doesn't go well, but I think we all know how wolves act. You know, when you go around a pack of wolves, you don't want to be around them.
Yeah,
Basically
I get
explain
that, yeah.
my conversation with you all in a nutshell. I don't want to be around messing with you.
Yeah. Yeah, one second, I gotta like get my headphones
Okay,
out.
Liberation Youth is denying that he's a peasant, which he is. We all know that he's a peasant. Filthy.
Yeah. I'm Marxist.
Everyone I disagree with is a
libertarian
peasant.
Leninist. Yeah, so Liberation Youth is a Marxist libertarian Leninist. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I would say I'm a libertarian Marxist.
You can't have two ists in an ideology. That's why I don't like that. That's why I don't understand Marxist Leninist. You shouldn't have two ists in it or isms. It's like if I said capitalism, fascism. That doesn't work. It doesn't fit together. You can't have two isms as much as you can't say have two its.
Yeah, libertarian Leninist. Dude, that actually is kind of possible because like if you could be anti-imperialist and also be a libertarian Marxist. So technically, you can be a libertarian Leninist.
I understand that, but the only thing I like about Marx was that he was a Prussian, which I love Prussia, one of my favorite countries.
Yeah, dude, you literally have a fucking flag of Prussia.
Of course I do.
Yeah, so it's like the only flag you have because yeah, because like fucking Prussia, they're great. Great Fascist, have you ever seen my vids? I plan the fucking capitalist kids libertarian socialism as an oxymoron video. Yeah, actually, I might want to do a collab with you, Liberation Youth, sometime because like you seem like, or at least I could do a hangout call with you because you seem like a pretty cool guy. I might link to you the hangout call. Like after the stream, I might link you the call so that we can like talk or something.
Oh yeah, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Don't say Ghostbusters. But
I could have him get the call because I can like do this.
I have watched Liberation Youth videos, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It's only because I'm narcissistic and only watch my own videos. I don't know. But,
yeah.
I just never got the time. I have all the time I don't want to. I hate when kids are all like, "Oh, I'm busy. I have this, that." Basically, we're children, all right. We don't do anything other than go to school and then do nothing else. The only reason when he says I'm busy is that he's just doing something other, and he just doesn't feel like having the time.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, so like maybe not today, but maybe sometime later. Well, yeah. Maybe sometime later. So it's like fascist. Like what's your so like if you want, we could like do a little debate here, like about Marxism. What's your problems with Marxism? If you have
I don't like abolishing the classes.
Yeah. Well, what's the problem with that? What's the problem with no hierarchy?
Defeating the purpose of money is like if I said there's no religion, like a legitimate form of currency is kind of necessary, if I might say, because normally, I don't mean to be rude, but every commie country I've ever seen, like, pretty good countries, but they either have to switch to more revisionist things to be less brutal, or are just kind of backwards if you think of it.
Yeah.
Like, let's take Stalin. Like, pretty cool dude. Like I'll admit that. That's why I don't have a problem with him. His country was a little brutal. Like gulags was messed up. They had torture methods and stuff.
Well,
all to say is,
yeah.
the only way they won is because they had more men than the enemy had bullets.
Yeah, well,
So
yeah,
a lot of
like,
people died.
yeah, I know, but like, but socialism hasn't always been like that, though. In fact, actually, in Burkina Faso,
I forgot one thing else is that in fact, every communist country was like extremely dependent on capitalist countries. Like you make the Soviet Union.
no, they fucking weren't, dude. They were anti-imperialist. They relied on themselves.
America sent tons of railroads, trains, and even train heads to the Soviet Union to boost up their little infrastructure. That's something I like to call completely reliant on. In fact, that's kind of how they won the Eastern Front, like really easily, was that they can move their troops around like chess pieces. But it was still
but dude, they didn't do that the whole time though, because like they only did that during World War II when they were actually allies.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying the Cold War, but they're
that's not
they
talking
weren't
about the Cold
allies
War.
either. The Soviets were the Comintern, and they even saw that the Soviets were still a little messed up in the head.
I know. I was talking about the Cold War, because like in the Cold War.
I knew that Stalin, that immediately after World War II, after defeating little Hitler, that they were going to have to fight Stalin, or somewhat fight Stalin.
They didn't really fight Stalin, because Stalin technically won.
He never won. Stalin never won.
No, but he stayed in power until his death, though.
Oh yeah, of course he did. Stroke. But they knew they were going to have to. The Soviet Union was going to be an immediate enemy after Hitler, and Gorbachev at least made it less brutal. In fact, when the Germans entered the Baltic, they hailed them as liberators.
Yeah, I can see that.
The only problem was I know what you were going to say is look what the Germans did to him, but it was still kind of messed up to let the enemy just walk right in and say thank you, because the Ukrainians, they were deliberately starved. There's even proof that Stalin purposely starved them, so they immediately.
No, that wasn't Stalin. That was kulaks who stole and burned crops.
They massacred the gulags too. So you can't really be oppressed by something that's dead unless we're talking about spooky ghosts.
Well, yeah, I agree with you, but there's still, they didn't kill all the kulaks though. They weren't all dead. In fact,
gulags can't oppress a country that's half as big as a human being.
Yeah.
Not even if they bought the entire country up, you still can't deliberately starve them or keep it that way without Stalin. In fact, if that was possible, then Stalin would have deliberately kept them there, because a corporation that big to deliberately starve its people, he would have been able to know about this.
But anyways, like I was going to mention, not all communist countries are so brutal like that. In Burkina Faso with Thomas Sankara, they literally planted 10 million trees and vaccinated millions of children.
They're a pretty good country. Kim Il-sung was pretty cool. But look at them now. They're a little in the head, if you might say it. But I will say that they have a great culture and stuff, and their people are really happy, and they have a really preserved nationalistic culture, which
they preserve nationalistic culture and are pretty happy actually.
That's kind of why I began to change my opinions on them. Is that
their citizens are happy and they have a pretty enriched culture. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the large reasons why the United States wants to take over Korea, because they because they don't understand their culture and they're they're bowing down to a tattoo.
Something you might be wrong on. The U.S. just doesn't like them because they're trying to commie their South Korea.
Yeah, I know. They just don't.
They just don't. if North Korea could just chill with the land they have and stop threatening countries with nukes, maybe they would have.
No,
Maybe-
but the United States did it first. Remember that the United States did it first, so they deserve it.
And isn't it weird that Juche is built on self-reliance? Yet they were the most reliant country on the Soviet Union until they collapsed, and then looked to other countries for reliance on.
Just like China, like China, you know.
Yeah, they're trying to switch to capitalist and stuff.
No. China isn't capitalist. China isn't capitalist, dude. It's still
they're
socialist.
They're like
Market socialist. It's market socialist. Yeah, like, you know, however, like in North Korea, yeah, the United States looks at North Korea like those people like bowing at a fucking statue of Kim Il Sung, and they're like, oh, they're slaves, and like even though it's really just a part of their culture to bow, it's about people, you know. Yeah, it's a greeting. It's a fucking greeting. Yeah, dude, it's just yeah. Yeah, dude, it's just a greeting. Like, you know, they even do it to each other. Like, they bow to each other and like try to treat each other with respect. Like, you know, it's just a part of their culture, you know?
But I don't want to turn this into a debate. Otherwise, this will be cancerous.
Yeah, it would be. Yeah, so, yeah, like, you know, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Kim Il Sung he was awesome.
Yeah, Kim Il Sung was awesome, dude. Yeah. Yeah, Kim Il Sung. Yeah, personally, I like Kim Il Sung. Yeah, like if Liberation Youth has this, or anyone in the chat has something to say about Kim Il Sung, because like, you know, he actually put his people before the like the whole before the military. However, like, you know, fucking Kim Jong Il fucking put the Songbong policy, which is just a fucking disaster on its own. But he did it for a reason, and it's to protect North Korea from imperialism, which I like personally. You know.
I like imperialism. I don't like globalism, but imperialism is cool.
Yeah, I know. You're a fucking fascist. Of course you like imperialism. Yeah, because, like, you know, fucking fascist Italy killed thousands and thousands of like, Ethiopians and Libyans.
Didn't Stalin also kill, like, thousands and thousands of kulaks?
Kulaks? You mean bourgeois little bitches?
Because they were rebelling.
No,
You know,
they
if you
were.
made a gun at somebody, you're
No, they were rich. No, they were rich capitalists who exploited workers, and he wanted to.
The whole reason why the communists in their branch never rebelled against it was because a lot of their system relied on the working class or the proletariat. That's why Rodolfo Graziani never rebelled or anything.
Yeah, but like.
He said that he never forgot about the workers. The workers got higher wages. Even built some goddamn infrastructure in Ethiopia, something the African countries never heard of.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody's like, what's an infrastructure?
Yeah, I know, but like, I know, like, fascism is all about building infrastructure and keeping the fascists together, keeping the community together, right?
Oh yeah, even if they're a different ideology or race or religion. National Nazism or something is like purifying it, basically, like saying, I pick these people out of all these people, depending on race, religion, or politics. Basically saying, these guys are superior to all these guys, and Italian fascism was kind of uniting all of them. So they disagreed heavily on that, but they both agreed in, like, unity on one thing. Just national, the Nazis went into, like, more depth.
It's like Worsen wants me to give him a suck, so I'll give you a suck. There, I gave you a suck.
Please don't say that again.
Okay, fine. I won't say it. Okay, I won't say it. State capitalism. I think the USSR never achieved socialism. They used state socialism to push for it though. And since they never achieved socialism, communism is yet to exist in practice. State capitalism. No, I'd say it was state socialist. I would still say the USSR was socialist, but it was heavily centralized. However, workers had a lot of say in the Soviet Union, so I would say it's still socialist. Like, the workers ran the businesses, but however,
of course they did.
Owned it. The state owned the businesses. However, the workers ran the businesses. and that's state socialism.
I'm actually a state socialist, though. It's national socialism.
Yeah, well, you sorta are, but like you're a
National
Peronist.
socialism and state socialism are the same thing. Like national capitalism and state capitalism are the same thing.
Yeah, you're a Peronist, right?
Yeah, I like Peron. Peron did a lot for the proletariat and for his country.
Yeah. Wait a second, I gotta go for a minute.
Is it state socialism exactly socialism? I've just been looking at it's like.
Yeah. So, anyways, like so I'm gonna be going for a minute. So, entertain the chat for me if that's okay. Yeah, so entertain the chat. I'll be right back.
All right. Well, anyways, guys, anybody want to do a Q&A or something? Have any questions or something? Ask whatever you want. Just don't go into too much detail. So ask away. Any questions? Because I'm bored. Also gonna misspell questions. Man, the Russian youth is really putting on his stinking hat. I might have to ask though. No one should put a hat as a logo or like a real life photo or anything unless you're doing face. Communism, definitely communism all the way. Against cap, anarcho cap. I'll admit that now. Commie is better than ANCAP. I can't even say that word.
All right, I'm back.
I only got one question.
Yeah, what is it?
Hopefully he should have known that.
What's better, communism or anarcho-capitalism? Of course, you say communism, dude. Everything's better than anarcho-capitalism. Like,
What is PFP? What does it mean?
I'm not fucking sure. RPFP, I will use this one. Until I get one of those fancy fan art PFPs, I will use this one.
Or just
I think I might talk about his profile picture.
picture for proof.
A proof for proof.
It means picture for proof.
A picture for proof. Oh, I will use this one. Oh, profile picture. Oh, talk about his profile picture. Yep. Yeah, so I might have to end the stream soon because I'm like my phone's like almost dead. So.
It was a nice stream with you though.
Yeah, nice stream. Yeah. It was a short one though. So.
Hey though, I'm around. I've gained up to your subs. I got 41. You got 48. So.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.
Yeah. Bye.
Alright.
So, anyways, see you guys later. This is Wolf Leftist. Check out the Great Fascist. See you guys later. Bye.